Hey YouTubers, it's Antiquitydreams. So I've gotten a lot of letters and comments over the past couple of weeks about this, that, and the other thing, and I just wanted to give a big shout out to everyone who has been so generous as to offer us your love and support, and we're eternally grateful, me and Demonic are, for everything you've done. You've all been wonderful in defending us and just generally being good people. So anyway, we sincerely thank you for that. With that said, there have been some deplorable letters that we've received, and I wanted to share them with you. No, seriously, they're totally OMG WTF BBQ. Anyways, a lot of them were in response to my Prop 8 video. Big surprise! So a couple of guys have actually written me, and they said, Oh, hey! You know, I saw your video on YouTube, and, I think you're pretty sexy, and even though you're dead wrong about this whole gay thing, I'm gonna extend an olive branch here. Because I find you so attractive, and I'm more evolutionarily involved than you, you should get with me. I won't hide the truth from you, I'll treat you better than any woman ever could. So, how about it? Here's my MySpace, or, my number. Give me a ring sometime, we'll hook up, because I know what's good for you, and you clearly don't. No, I'm not even joking. A good deal of that was actually pretty verbatim. It's kind of pathetic, huh? Anyway, it's like saying, I have complete and utter disregard for the fact that you're in a stable monogamous relationship. The fact that you're married means nothing to me because you or your spouse do not have a penis. So you should hook up with me. Even though I know nothing about you and could care less that I'm sexually harassing you via the internet. Please ignore the fact that I'm a complete douchebag by telling you that you're not as evolutionarily advanced as me. Also, please ignore the fact that I have completely insulted your intelligence, your relationship, and your loving spouse. Please ignore that I'm a person so stuck on myself that I can't see past my own personal wants to recognize the fact that you're a living, breathing, intelligent human being, and not some piece of brainwashed meat that I can bang. I mean, seriously, what did you expect me to say? Like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. What was I thinking being happily married to my beautiful wife? I've seen the light now through your insults and sexual harassment because you have a penis. I should clearly give up my happiness because you don't think it's okay, and silly me, of course I'll go with you. I mean, I totally love to hook up with you and thoughtlessly destroy my own life for someone I don't even know. How could I think to do otherwise? I'm just a silly girl who has no capacity to make decisions for herself. What was I doing? Now, despite the fact that these letters were written to me, I was pretty calm about it. I need to burn something. Naru was not so happy. Really, it's like the douchebags completely disregarded her existence altogether. And that's ridiculous. I mean, I love my wife from the bottom of my heart. And as cliche as it sounds, she's honestly like the sunshine of my world. Ooh. Yeah, that was cliche. But anyway, and it's just, it bothers me with all the half-wits who would bother to tarnish that. With that aside, I have some FAQ for all of you. Yay! Questions and answers! So, the first one goes out to 04GT Stang. Hope I got that right. I wanted to say thank you for not being a douchebag. That previous rant was not for you. You asked me, in regards to marriages, where does it stop or does it? From what you said, polygamists should be able to marry as many people as they want as well, if that makes them happy. Then, are we not denying them happiness as well? Let me kind of explain my views on relationships for all those who may not know this. Really, I don't care. I don't know if you know this, but if 3 or 4 or however many consenting adults want to get married, good for them. It's none of my business. Seriously. As long as they're not creating, like, any issues by harming any biological codes like incest would, it's just none of my business, and I wish them a happy life. You know, what works for you works for you, I guess. Anyway, so to answer your question more directly, it stops when the issues become not about this should be outlawed because I don't like it, but when the issues become this is going to hurt someone in a very negative way. So, an example, underage marriage. As much as my heart go out to the youth, they should probably not be marrying 30-year-old men. And 30-year-old men should definitely not be chasing after 14-year-olds and 13-year-olds as well. Chris Hansen much? Anyway, it's all too often that people who are younger are inexperienced and don't quite understand what they're getting into. I mean, I know at 14 I thought I understood all that there was to know about relationships, and it wasn't even until I was, I don't know, 20 that I confirmed myself as being completely homosexual. So it takes a long time to come to terms with all of that, and all too often people who are older seem to take advantage of young kids, and that's just not okay. So yeah, underage marriage probably shouldn't happen, just for everyone's sake. Wait a while. If you really still like that 30-year-old when you're 18, then have at. Anyway, blood relations. Seriously, incest has been proven to have all sorts of genetic defects when they have children, and problems which, without a doubt, are harmful should probably not come to pass. So I'm just gonna have to say, if you're really closely related, you probably shouldn't be getting married or having babies or doing any of that, really. I mean, it's probably not a good idea. Anyway, so honestly, common sense applies here. To be frank, think about common sense. Anyway, so thank you for your letter. It was intelligent and it brings up some good questions. And next question. What songs are you playing in the background? I get a lot of this. So from now on, I'm just going to put the name of the songs if I know them. If I don't, I'll say as much. But I'm going to start putting them over here. The sidebars. I'm going to start putting them on the sidebars for you to read. So if you're going to ask me what's the name of the song you have in the background, it'll be there. Hopefully. Anyway, next question. Moving along. My friend told me that they like me, but I'm not like that. What should I do? Whew, I've gotten a couple of these already, and I just want to say the best thing you can do is give a heart-filled conversation with them where you directly and politely decline. Please remember that, you know, these are your friends, so you want to be gentle with them. But you need to be direct so that they know that you are definitely not interested and that you're not leading them on. So, you know, confirm that you like them and that, you know, you like them as a friend and that they're very important to you as a friend, but you're just not interested in them like that. And that you'd rather, you know, be their friend and be the best friend that you can be. So, yeah, that's my best suggestion. Be nice, but definitely be direct. No one wants to be pressured into something that they don't like. So that wraps it up for now. Thanks for watching. I'll have more later, maybe. Bye.